Yo, what is up YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. The NBA playoffs are heating up, and we've got a series that nobody saw coming. The Knicks are up 3-1 on the Sixers, and Jalen Brunson just dropped a historic 47 points. Was this a fluke, or are the Knicks for real? We're breaking down everything from Game 4, talking about Brunson's explosion, how the Knicks dominated the glass, and the defensive masterclass by Coach Thibodeau. Let's get into it. The New York Knicks are on the verge of a massive first-round upset. Fueled by a historic performance from Jalen Brunson and relentless work on the boards, the Knicks took a commanding 3-1 series lead over the Philadelphia 76ers with a gritty 97-92 victory in Game 4. Buckle up, Knicks fans. We witnessed a playoff performance for the ages from Jalen Brunson. He poured in a franchise record 47 points, surpassing Bernard King's legendary 46-point efforts in 1984. Not only did he score, but he orchestrated the offense with 10 assists and a single turnover. This wasn't just about hot shooting. Brunson diced up the Sixers with his ball handling and shifty drives, leaving even Joel Embiid grasping at straws. The Philadelphia faithful expected a dominant performance from MVP runner-up Joel Embiid, but the Knicks had other plans. They relentlessly attacked Embiid on pick and rolls, forcing him to chase Brunson around screens. This opened driving lanes for Brunson and created second-chance opportunities as the Knicks once again dominated the glass. New York grabbed 15 offensive rebounds, leading to a whopping 21 second-chance points, over half of their scoring in the crucial fourth quarter. While Brunson stole the show offensively, the Knicks defense deserves a standing ovation. They threw everything at Embiid: double teams, help rotations, and a tireless effort from OG Anunoby, who logged a monster stat line of 16 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 blocks. The Sixers' execution against these defensive looks was shaky, leading to missed shots and frustration. In the final minutes, with the game hanging in the balance, the Knicks' scrambling defense shut down every Sixers possession, forcing tough contested shots and securing the win. The win puts the Knicks in the driver's seat. They can close out the series on their home floor in Game 5 on Tuesday. The pressure is firmly on Philadelphia. Do they have the answers to slow down Brunson and the Knicks' relentless hustle? One thing's for sure, if the Sixers want to avoid a shocking first-round exit, they'll need a massive effort from their entire team. While Jalen Brunson's offensive explosion grabbed the headlines, let's not overshadow the defensive mastermind behind the Knicks' success, Coach Tom Thibodeau. Thibodeau's signature defensive schemes have transformed the Knicks into a defensive juggernaut. Here's how Thibodeau's brilliance played a pivotal role in Game 4. Thibodeau recognized Embiid's struggles defending pick and rolls. By repeatedly running Brunson at him, they forced Embiid to make uncomfortable decisions: either stay home and risk giving Brunson open jumpers, or hedge and open driving lanes. Embiid never quite found the answer, and Brunson thrived. The Knicks weren't afraid to double Embiid in the post, but their true genius came in their rotations. When they sent extra defenders at Embiid, they didn't get caught flat-footed. Instead, they rotated seamlessly, denying open threes and smothering passing lanes. This constant pressure disrupted the Sixers' offense and forced them into contested shots. OG Anunoby deserves his flowers. Tasked with the unenviable job of containing Embiid, Anunoby battled relentlessly. He used his length and athleticism to contest Embiid's shots at the rim, and his defensive IQ allowed him to anticipate Embiid's moves and cut off passing lanes. While Embiid still got his points, Anunoby's presence forced him to work hard for every bucket. The Knicks have all the momentum. They're playing with confidence, their defense is stifling, and Brunson looks unstoppable. But the Sixers are a desperate team, and they have the talent to make a comeback. The atmosphere at Madison Square Garden in Game 5 will be electric. Will the Knicks ride the wave of their home crowd and secure the upset? Or will the Sixers find a way to answer Thibodeau's defensive chess match and extend the series? Get your popcorn ready, because this first-round matchup is far from over. While Jalen Brunson and the starting lineup deserve the lion's share of the credit for the Knicks' success, let's not forget the contributions of the bench. In a grueling playoff series, depth is crucial, and the Knicks bench has proven its worth in Game 4. Rookie guard Miles Deuce McBride continues to impress. Thrown into the fire in Brunson's absence during the regular season, McBride has embraced his role as Brunson's primary backup. In Game 4, he provided valuable minutes, offering defensive energy and timely baskets to keep the Knicks afloat when the starters needed a breather. Isaiah Hartenstein might not light up the scoreboard, but his hustle and energy are invaluable. His rebounding prowess helped the Knicks dominate the glass, and his defensive versatility allowed him to switch onto different players and disrupt the Sixers' offensive flow. He might not be a household name, but Hartenstein's contributions are a key part of the Knicks' winning formula. The beauty of the Knicks bench is the next man up mentality. If one player struggles, another steps up. This keeps the team fresh and unpredictable, making it difficult for opponents to scheme against them. This depth will be crucial in the remaining games of the series, as fatigue and foul trouble become bigger factors. The situation looks bleak for the Philadelphia 76ers. Down 3-1, the pressure is immense. However, they shouldn't be counted out just yet. Here's why the series might not be over. While Embiid was neutralized in Game 4, he's still a dominant force. If he can shake off the defensive pressure and get into a rhythm offensively, the entire Sixers team gets a boost. A big scoring performance from Embiid could swing the momentum back in Philly's favor. The Sixers struggled to adapt to the Knicks' defensive schemes in Game 4. However, with their backs against the wall, they'll be forced to make adjustments. Expect Doc Rivers to make strategic tweaks, focusing on exploiting the Knicks' defensive weaknesses and getting their role players more involved. Game 5 is back in Philadelphia. The Sixers will have the passionate Philly crowd behind them, hoping to energize the team. Can they use the home court advantage to steal a crucial win and force the series back to New York? The Knicks are one win away from a monumental upset. The 76ers are desperate to avoid an embarrassing first-round exit. The atmosphere at Madison Square Garden in Game 5 will be electric. Expect a defensive battle, clutch shots, and a fight to the very end. This series is far from over, and basketball fans are in for a treat. So buckle up, Knicks and Sixers fans, because the drama is just beginning. All right, folks, that's all we have time for today. The Knicks are on the brink of a massive upset, but can they close it out in Philly? The Sixers are desperate, and Embiid is a ticking time bomb. This series is going to be nails, so be sure to smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single second of the drama. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, leave a thumbs up and let me know what you think about the Knicks' chances. We'll be back soon to discuss Game 5, so stay tuned. Peace out.